everybody, Drew here, and you are with me again in the beautiful 2005 Toyota Prius police car, where I'm just simply enjoying the warm, relaxing glow of a check engine light that has nothing to do with anything that could impact the gas mileage I'm going to talk about. And that other light is a warning light telling me freezing conditions are possible, even though we are halfway through April of 2025 and the sun has been up for 3 hours. It is, yes, still within risk of freezing. Anyways, to get into it, I think I spoke too soon or uploaded too soon, based on some of the comments in the video I just posted, link in the description, about realistic gas mileage expectations for these cars. I'm not going to take back what I said because, again, the point of that video is like, look, if you just drive the thing, if you're not hypermiling and putting all your focus and energy in life into squeezing out every mile per gallon you can, you should be getting at least middle, upper 30s. I mean, and that's like just really not caring. And the point of that other video is if you're getting, much lower than that and you don't have a check engine light for something that is, for example, if you have a check engine light about like, oh goodness, what's a good example? You might have a check engine light for evap. There's a pinhole in one of the lines of your gas tank. That is not going to cause a gas mileage issue. That is an environmental issue, and the car is doing its job telling you hydrocarbons from unburned raw gasoline are entering the atmosphere. Now, if you have a check engine light for a coil pack or a camshaft position sensor or something like that, I mean, obviously that's going to affect your gas mileage. My check engine light, it has nothing, trust me, nothing to do with gas mileage. As I said, I don't hypermile, and on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being like the most gentle driver in the world, 10 being somebody that goes through brake pads like twice a year, beats the crap out of their cars, constantly getting speeding tickets, I'm like barely a 3. I drive very gently. I'm probably going to set my cruise here on 75 miles per hour and just kind of chill. I'm in the left lane, but there's nobody behind me, and that's kind of how I drive. I stay over here because I want to pass him, but I don't want to be in anybody back there's way, so I just kind of always chill in the left. I always look in my mirror, and I get over and chill in the right when I can. I use my cruise control. That's not the best for gas mileage. I let my car warm up because I don't want internal engine wear from an ice cold engine, and I don't want to be cold. So these are all habits that drive my gas mileage down. I shot that video, I don't know, a week or two ago. You'd have to check the odometer in that video, but I'm averaging 40.7 right now. I'm still letting the car idle, but not as much because it's at least out of the teens, although Monday of this week, 3 days ago, it was 14 degrees, the real feel, and barely 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Had I been driving this car, yeah, I'd have let it warm up for a couple minutes. I don't want to hurt the car, and I don't want to freeze. So that said, all bad habits for gas mileage. I'm averaging 40.7. If you're wondering why you're not getting 50, I think in a 20-year-old Prius, that's unrealistic. If you're wondering why you're not getting 30, there is something wrong with your car. So to reaffirm what I said in the other video, realistic expectations of somebody who is not driving in such a way that they're focused on their gas mileage in a 20-year-old Prius should be getting at least middle upper 30s. I think I said in the other video, I forgot the number, but I hypermiled for a whole day once in one of these just to prove a point. I averaged like 52. That's 12 miles more per gallon, and my entire focus was on it. That's not how I live my life. I'm not judging you if it's how you live yours, but my focus is, we won't get into it now, but I'm quite a bit more focused on more wholesome things than gas mileage, including finances, just not, by way of making myself late and in everybody's way. So no judgment. That's just how I roll. No pun intended. And this is just kind of another word about gas mileage in a second gen. There's no better real world example than somebody that drives like me. Any given day of the week, I would pass my road test and I wouldn't upset a rear seat passenger if I was for hire. But at the same time, I'm not some hypermiling superstar. So I hope this is more helpful than the other video. The other video is in the description. Be sure to check out a whole bunch of the Prius content. If you like Toyota Prius, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I absolutely love these cars. I look at them as kind of the Volkswagen Bug of our era. I mean, they just have a shape that you can't mistake, even though other people have copied it. Everything about them, they just speak to a group of people, especially the Gen 2s, that just don't give a crap about what anybody thinks. They want a good, reliable car. They want to see how many miles they can put on it. They enjoy the savings, and they just, again, don't care what people think, and that's me. I love the Prius. It still has some stigma. I don't care. So anyways, I'm Drew. Take care. God bless. Subscribe. Bye.